I'm done. I'm not talking to him anymore. We're gonna call him 23 because that's his age, and he's just a number to me. This is kind of gonna be a little bit ranty and angsty because I just have to get some stuff off my chest. So basically, 23 and I, we met 3 months ago. Actually, 3 months today, because it's after midnight here, so it's already, yeah, it's 3 months today. And actually, I had written this like really cutesy sweet message, and I had sent it to myself, to my own inbox, so that I could be reminded to send it to him today. But he's not gonna get that. I'm totally not that. So we met online 3 months ago on bycupid.com, and he actually talked to me first, which is, it's unusual for me. Like, I like to be the one to hunt people down. I have the huntress archetype, but he talked to me first, which was fine. He was funny, he was angsty, all that stuff. I mean, honestly, he was pretty upfront with how dysfunctional he is. But I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, you're dysfunctional, me too. It's such a connection between us, and that's so endearing. And then once you hit the point where the issues, the dysfunctionalities are really affecting you, you're like, oh, like, this is hard. Now, what happened was, we just started talking, and we were just chatting up a storm for like 10 days or so, and it was kind of wild. There was some kind of soul connection. I know, that's kind of cliche. It was there, like finishing each other's sentences, and it's kind of like Frozen, that song with the bad guy that she's in at the beginning, except that 23 isn't the bad guy. He's just absent. Anyways, so um and I was like, I feel like I've known you forever. And then he was like, I feel like I've known you forever. And we kind of had all the same inside jokes. And then he was talking about coming down to visit. He was talking about looking for a job here in my city. And he did. He was putting work in it. And then but then he ended up finding a job where he is, and he's like literally 1,000 miles away, like 985 or something. But if you round it up, he's 1,000 miles away, which is very classic. There's songs like that. And so he ended up getting a job there, and he's like, I'm probably just gonna stay here for a while and make money, and it's really busy with my family and blah. And so I was like, okay. And he's like, we should talk. I really want to talk lots and blah blah blah. But he's like never there. He just shows up every like 3 days or something, and he just says like, hey, I'm too busy to talk. Sorry, it's been so busy. And then he's like, oh, hey, I'm too tired to talk. I'm too bored to talk. Like, it's like weird. But he won't like just like let me go. And he won't be just like, oh, sorry, like I don't want to pursue this. He's just like, no, I'm very interested, but I'm not there. And I think that's like the frustrating part. And like right from the beginning, I was kind of telling him, like, because he had that pattern of disappearing for a few days, and I was like, I'm not like really comfortable with that. I would like to hear from you, every day, just to know that you're alive and whatever. If you want to be serious, be serious. But he's like, well, I'm doing my best, whatever. And I'm not really the kind of girl that lets guys break my rules, or girls for that matter. I'm bi. I mean, I don't have any experience, but I'm definitely bi. And I went to an all girls high school, and this was back when it was like very taboo. Okay, this was like mid 2000s, and I remember spending some time. I'm just like, don't touch the pretty girl. Anyways, so I think I should have probably broken it off with him right at the beginning, but I didn't, and so this pattern continued, um, and then last Tuesday he said a thing, and I was doing most of the writing, which is, didn't seem as pathetic to me then as it does now. It still doesn't seem pathetic. Anyways, so he stopped talking on last Tuesday, and then a day or two later, I just stopped saying anything. And then now this Tuesday at 7:50, so I hadn't heard from him for a week, and he said, "Hey, I'm sorry I've been absent. No energy for life right now," except he wrote like RN. And so that was like a little over 5 hours ago. Not that I'm counting, but yeah, I really kind of want to answer him, but I don't know. Like, I would just say something snarky or whatever, and I don't really want to do that. On the one hand, I'll be like, "Oh, I just forgot about you," or I want to be like, "Oh, I can't do this anymore," but I'm just doing nothing. I'm at this moral crossroads of snarkiness, and I don't know. The thing is that, like, on the surface level, like instinctually, I'm really like upset and I really miss him. But kind of like deep down, I have this feeling like it's gonna work out and there's nothing to worry about. So it's like really weird. And I mean, if you look at like if you look at a novel and you study like the romantic storylines in novels, you have a bunch of stuff happening, and then towards the end, you have that separation between the romantic partners. And then they realize they really want each other. And then right after that separation, you have them like rushing back at each other, and you've got like the running towards each other at the airport scene. So I'm just hoping this is just that separation bit, and then everything is gonna rush together. Um, yeah, that's my whole rant. I feel better. I am going to stop this video, and I'm going to start a new video to just do some writing together time, or working on whatever you want to work on. Just to do like a little support session. All right, thank you for listening to my rants, and I will see you in a minute.